some of the technologies. We have some models set up and also some artifacts. Example of some of the fiber optics that we use in various places. How it looks when this is the end the light goes in, it has to be really polished, and the light comes out. All of these, you know, are these fairly long and installed other places for stars or fireworks. Three printed space birth vehicle. Just for fun. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to the Imagineering lab. We work for Walt Disney Imagineering, developing the special effects for attractions and hotels and restaurants around the world. These are some of the tools and technology we like to use: motors, mirrors, lights, projectors, a lot of 3D printing.
What are you printing right now?
Another of these helix patterns.
Is that inspired by anything or just a random design?
No, it's just something we're trying out.
Yeah.
You do fun things if you get it spinning at certain speeds and stuff.
Nice.
We do a lot of like quick mock-ups, models to get the point across and see if it'll work or not. So
Right.
we do a lot of 3D printing and foam core models, a lot of hot glue.
Awesome. Spaceship ride view. Is that the Navi River Journey technology?
It's similar, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a face.
And in places of passage and like the queue line, there's a lot of transparent screens that use something similar as well.
Right. That's cool.
Not everything here is an attraction. Sometimes we just try things and see where it can be added. So.
Right.
So this board basically
I have a cool infinity mirror effect.
hundreds of these on a wall.
You can kind of see
Each one goes to one little bowl.
Oh, yeah.
it's so thin, but it goes on forever.
So like
It's kind of move around.
Awesome.
This candle's cool because it was invented by an Imagineer for the Haunted Mansion, but now you can buy it like everywhere.
And nowadays,
Hello.
because of technology, we can do like a whole ride on a chip, maybe that big.
Hello.
But in the 60s,
Welcome to the Imagineering
this is the
lab.
hot tops.
Did I see the maple thing?
MAPO stands for manufacturing and production, but also Mary Poppins. I like how
These are various tools and technology we like to play with to find special effects.
Disney, the company of actors.
Give some of our models set up and some
You
cool
work at
artifacts on the
WDI?
end.
Which is Walt Disney International or
Favorite
Walt
special
Disney
effects?
Imagineering?
Ballroom.
Oh, it was awesome.
That was the
Well,
coolest one I've ever
yeah,
seen in
it's very
Imagineering,
funny
so.
to see it. I get that.
But it's very
Is there an
fun.
example of
And
that?
as technology changes.
Not yet.
A lot of people have like one little square plane.
Yeah, there you go. This is an example though of like,
It's 3D
you know, like
printer.
being in the shower. Like, hey,
You like
you gotta try that. So I came in.
We worked a lot on the early development side of projects.
Yeah.
We did a lot of like
Yeah, most of the stuff we made.
foam core and copper and
And, you know, it's basically, it doesn't have a phone yet, but we can come up.
depends on the printer.
Yeah.
You know, like probably
I don't know,
8
Dr.
hours
Strange to shoot
on something this small.
sparks out of his hands. I'm like, you know, I have something.
We have a variety of 3D printers. But they're
No.
really portable.
I think you did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'm on the Disney Plus, like behind the attraction.
Oh, yeah.
They call it the drinking game. Because they keep saying my name, like my whole name. I don't know. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Every day I get emails. Hello, Joseph.
It's like a little bit of a puzzle.
Yes,
That was my birthday present.
Oh, nice.
So yes, that's some of the legacies.
So that's, I think this
This is
Which one? Lights? No, that's just,
you know, I had a weird thing happen because I was at the
We're doing a lot of
space
hologram
restaurant.
things recently. Pretty
But not
popular subject.
like incognito.
So anything that's kind of like an image that you
Standing
can kind
back,
of see
and
through.
then I got a
So we
thing
have
on
varying degrees
Instagram
of.
saying, look, it's
Obviously,
Daniel
something like that's
Joseph.
more
It was like a
fun,
picture of
but
me
you just
from
have different
like
uses.
500 feet away. And I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I know.
No, but I'm literally, like, we literally are in dark rooms most of the day, so we're not the famous people.
That's what I was saying. It's
So I'm
kind
always
of like a
wondering,
face.
I was like, I know these lights are going.
It's very effective.
We're happy behind the curtain.
Could I have a picture from that far?
Sure.
Let me see if this works.
You guys having fun so far?
Yeah. We only went up.
Oh, well, that's
There's
the best
nothing
part.
has happened yet.
At Mickey's? That's the best.
You're gonna be prepared with a lot of good stuff in there. I'm sure.
I call it the paycheck recycle.
Yes.
Of course, thank you.
I'll keep watching. Hello. Welcome.
I know, it's a shame. Someday.
Million videos.
Okay, the next
Million videos of how they do it.
The next one, there's one in California, I think in the fall.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping for that. That would come like actually see.
State of the art.
Yes.
And the D23.
The original.
Yeah, for the
one of
Haunted
original
Mansion.
men who worked on that Yale Gracie.
I was there.
Oh, nice!
Where it's like
Very
a
highly
senior.
regarded.
So
I've
You
seen that
like,
weird
see
guy.
that
It was
started.
cool stuff. It's very
Thank you
cool.
so
I love
much.
what you guys do.
Thank you.
Brush up my resume and turn it in. Yeah, it's a great
Have a
one.
great time.
Thank you.
One of the people in the company that we are in the company left. So congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Huge weight off your shoulders. Did you go? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Super. You're based here. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You work with God, some terrible names and stuff. I don't remember.
Like Clayton?
Clayton Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clayton's a good guy. Yeah, well, when I first moved out here, I remember I met you because Clayton reached out. He said, we should work together. And, like, we haven't done anything together.
Yeah, we definitely need
It's
to.
all underwater.
Yeah. That's what's on it.
We will.
Yeah, maybe lots of stuff.
Even if it's for another
You saw that one?
Yes. Yeah. For now, it was funny. We made a joke like, so how big is the hair? And I was like, what? Yeah, you get a laugh. That's not funny, guys.
Well, let's get back to you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
What time are you down later?
Good seeing you. Hey there.
So I got some idea.
Okay.
Is there like a specific instance that you like that? And if you want to do free, like you come over and explore the places and then do it there.
Oh yeah, that might be. It's not that close that way.
Well, Wednesday, 15 minutes, right?
I think it might be 2. Is that too long? Okay, well we'll just stay with that. Especially if it's 15 seconds. What about this? It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I like that one. And there's something like that too.
Okay.
So basically, the camera's your best friend.
So I'm looking at the camera. Am I saying like hello? I'm getting
Yeah. And I'm carrying Destination D23 at the Illusioneering.
Okay.
And then the fun facts about it.
Okay.
So hold on 1 second. Ready when you are.
Hi, I'm Daniel Joseph, and we're here at the Illusioneering Lab, and I'm here with myself, of course. This is a holographic version of Daniel Joseph down here, and you can see he can disappear, and he can reappear whenever I want him to. And here at the Illusioneering Lab, we make all kinds of wacky special effects and cool things for the theme parks.
Very cool. Awesome.
All right.
I think that's great.
Okay.
I'm gonna go just.
Yeah, let me know if you need another. I'll be around.
I'm gonna go to the corner and listen to the audio because I don't have my mic. Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Illusioneering Lab here in Denver. We're a division of Walt Disney Imagineering. We develop and create all the illusions and special effects in-house for Walt Disney Company to put in our theme parks. So when you go through Rise of the Resistance and blaster beams whipped by your head, that's us. When you go to the Haunted Mansion and see some ghost shapes, that's also us. A lot of that started with this guy right here, Yale Gracie. You might know from the Haunted Mansion and Master Gracie. And he kind of started the special effects Disney industry back many, many years ago. So much so that he named Master Gracie after the mansion. One of the things that Yale did and that we do today is using different technologies in weird and kind of unorthodox ways. This is an example over here of this cool plastic material that's completely clear. Until you hit it with black light, then it turns red and opaque. And we saw this stuff and not really knowing a specific application for it, but it's like, wow, that could be used for something fun, maybe pixie dust or an artificial fire effect or something like that. It really gets your mind kind of racing. What are the applications we can use this for? We do a lot of mock-ups in-house because we're inventing, so we have to test this stuff. And a lot of the things we use are tape and foam core and hot glue, but we also use a lot of 3D printers because they're so accessible nowadays to do so much with. So here you can see I'm printing out a helix because what more would you do a helix with? You spin it and video project on it, right? You can do some fun stuff with that. And over here, I have this sort of pseudo-holographic version of my face, which is what I look like without a mask on. A lot of the things that we've done lately in the parks for Galaxy's Edge or Marvel or Tomorrowland attractions are kind of hologram-based looking things. And this is an example of that kind of technology here. You can see here it looks completely clear until you can video project on it and make it look like a hologram. Over here's an example of a Spaceship Earth ride vehicle that we printed on our printer, one of our printers, because you can do these kinds of things as tests, and sometimes they work out, and sometimes they don't. But you hope you can learn something from it. That's important. One of the important things Yale Gracie taught us, it all starts with magic tricks. Victorian magic, parlor tricks, all that stuff is what's rooted in our illusion development that we do here. And so much of that is smoke and mirrors, right? Where you have mirror technology that's not necessarily something new, but boy, it could do some weird and wacky things. This is a neat effect that you can see. I'm like warping space and time, and this thing is super thin at the same time, double-sided, and literally it's technology and a technique from the 1800s that still is applicable today to do some neat stuff. Over here, this is another example of 3D printing. We needed to do a Haunted Mansion effect and play with the stanchion. And we didn't want to take one of the heavy metal stanchions out of the attraction, so we 3D scanned one white, printed one out, and there we go. We can print out 20 more if we needed for our mock-up and test that. And the light is effective. Over here, Orangeburg made a special appearance today. We loved, obviously, who doesn't love Orangeburg? But we wanted to have a little presence in our attraction that we did. So we'll let them out a little later for some birds. This is a really cool little anecdote here of this candle, which you can get pretty much in any store these days. I'm sure you all have seen these things. They're pretty much the best artificial candle flame that's out there. What's cool about them These are actually born out of the 2007 Haunted Mansion update here at Disney World. We brought Leona off the table and started to float around. So we put it in these cool.
New passengers, we welcome you aboard our Highway in the Sky and hope you've enjoyed the Magic Kingdom. We're traveling to Disney's